My brother-in-law, Olin Quibido Jr., had been hunting this deer for about 2 years. This deer had one of the biggest rubs that he ever seen. So he hunted it pretty hard. The deer had a pretty good paw line. We just never seen it the whole time he was hunting. The week after Christmas, somebody kept messing with his truck when he would attempt to go hunting. They had broke in twice. The sheriff department went out there and got fingerprints, and nothing they could really do. He figured that they'd watch him park his truck and unload his bike, and when he would take off and go to the woods, they'd go mess with his truck. So we came up with a plan that Saturday. We had made some deer sausage, and we talked about it and see if we can go catch the vandals. So we came up with a scheme that I was going to hide on the floorboard of the truck, and he was going to get out and unload his bike as normal. And then he snuck into the ditch with a camera and camouflaged up pretty good. I got out of the truck, pretending to be him, and took off. He had let me know where his stand was. I'd been on the property one time before, but didn't remember much about it. So I took off and went to his stand and sat down. And about 10 minutes after I sat down, I heard a shot about 300 yards out in front of me. So I kind of turned that way thinking, well, maybe something's coming my way. And as I was turning is when I noticed a movement on this deer. So I picked up my scope and of course was trying to find him, but once he had stopped moving, it was almost impossible. He blended in so well. Once he started moving again, I had a quick glimpse of him and I seen where he was going. I picked a shot. I had to be quick with it, and it was top shoulder, put it right where it needed to be. Right after I shot, everything went silent. I thought I totally missed the deer. I did not see him move, didn't see any movement whatsoever through the palmetto. I seen a little bit of brown patch on the ground. I figured, well, that might be him. So I come flying down my ladder stand and missed the 2 bottom rungs totally. Landed flat on my back with my rifle in my hand. Could not believe it, you know. Made sure nothing was hurt, got back up, headed that way, and it come out to be a dead palmetto that I was looking at from the stand. My heart kind of sank then because I figured, well, I might have missed this deer. So I started kind of looking around a little bit, and eventually I seen him laying against a big cypress tree. He fell right in his feet, and I focused up toward the rack and just fell on my knees. I could not believe what I was looking at. When I got to the deer, I was still in shock. You know, you put your hands on something like this and you just can't believe it. It's your dream buck come true. Every hunter out there hunts for it, and when it happens, you don't know how to act or react, you know. At first I was really, really excited. Then I had to realize that I got to bring this deer back to my brother-in-law, who was hiding in the ditch trying to catch a thief while I was hunting out of his deer stand. So I loaded the deer on the bike, headed his way, and as soon as he saw the deer, he come flying out of the ditch. And a few choice words for me, but after all was said and done, he gave me a good congratulations, and he's really proud of having that come out of his stand. Sure, he didn't think it would go this way, but he's a good sport about it, and we still hunt together. So, if anything, we've got a little closer since then. Buckmasters caught wind of it and invited me up to the expo in Alabama. I went up there, scored the deer, and he ended up placing number 17 in the world on a BTR in a perfect category. And then Quality Deer Management Association kind of picked it up and wanted to display the deer, showing what could take place on these local leases and hunting clubs, and kind of benefit them if you let them go so they can grow. This area that I was hunting is about 1.5 miles south of Thistleway Wildlife Management Area, and Thistleway has implemented an antler restriction, so they know the bucks are in there, and they really believe they can start getting some major Boone and Crockett deer out of there. St. Landry Parish, you really have great grain there, great soil. I think the management programs are really starting to work. People are starting to let these deer go when they're small and letting them grow up a little bit, so you're starting to see some of the quality like this come out of the parish. Just not quite up to the Boone and Crockett yet, but I'll take a 150 incher any day.